Hello gang, Richard Moya here, owner and broker of eProperty Realty. Welcome to my blog again. Today I wanted to share a very hot topic here, and I'm getting a lot of calls and a lot of questions, and some of my agents here are asking me a little bit about this. And the hot topic is investment property. And I really want to talk about investment property because I want to share some light so that way you people out there who are listening to this can get a little educated on this. So I wrote some very important points that we need to look at, and me myself, and being an investor many times over the years and being in business for so many years, I've gained a lot of experience. So I wanted to go over some stuff with you guys, and even if you're very senior in investment property, or even if this is your first, there's some very important things that you need to look at. And one of the most important thing is, here's my little list here. Don't get over your head, okay? It leads into the next point. The next point that's really important here is gain experience with smaller opportunities first. Okay, I met a client here and she wanted to do a $500,000 investment, and I said, "Have you ever done this before?" She goes, "No, but I feel comfortable and I've got some money in the bank." I said, "Well, let's take it back a little bit here. Let's get you some experience." And we walked her through it, and she was so grateful that we did, because had she taken a big risk, she could have lost a lot. Take it a little bit, one bite at a time, okay? And the next thing I want to move into is something that a lot of people, they talk about. Hey, I've got this great deal. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. It's that old saying you hear over and over and over. So anything that sounds too good to be true, look at it, revise it, study it. Go back to the drawing board, research it to make sure that you got a peace of mind that you are doing a solid investment. The next thing I want to move into is there are a lot of bad people out there, guys, and it's no joke, okay? And I'm not knocking down the industry, but you got to be real careful. So the next point I really want to make to bring to your attention here is be careful when you're buying from other investors. And I'm not trying to disrespect you investors out there. Buying from other investors, a lot of times they'll say, "Well, you don't need an agent. I'll do this for you. And I've done 100 homes." Well, maybe they've done 100 homes and you've done 0 homes. They're going to see that, and they're going to take advantage of that. And they're going to see that as a weakness in you. So be careful when you buy from other investors, okay? Be real careful. Sometimes it's real easy to grab a pig and put lipstick on her and make it into a beautiful pig. So a lot of these houses have a lot of lipstick, okay? So be real careful when you buy from other investors. The next thing I want to bring to is the next point, which is point 5. And really sums it up, because what you need to do is you need to really hire an agent who really and truly understands investment property. Now, there's a lot of real estate agents out there, and we know that. A lot of people say, "Well, I'll handle the transaction for you. I'll handle the transaction for you." That's great. But investment property needs to be handled a little bit differently. You really need to make sure that that agent you're bringing on board is aware of investment property and is aware of what you're trying to do with it. Is it a vacation home? Is it something you want to flip? Is it something that you want to do for rental? What are you doing with this investment property? So make sure you bring an agent that actually walks you through the whole process and explains some of the important things, such as get an inspection. Even if you're buying this house cash, get an appraisal. Do a CMA on that house to make sure it's worth what they say it's worth, okay? So be real careful when you are buying an investment property, and bring on board a professional that you can build a relationship with, that can help you through the process, and make sure that professional is experienced in what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, gang? So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, always feel free to give us a call here at, you can call me on my cell at 830-708-8383. That's 830-708-8383. Or shoot me an email at richard@epropertyrealty.com. That's richard@epropertyrealty.com. Guys, take care. We'll stay in touch. Thanks.